but I do want to talk about some foundational facts. And I want to be absolutely clear. This is my list of foundational facts. You guys are going to need to figure out your own list of foundational facts. But if I was starting this again today, this is what I, as a commissioner, would put out to see if my fellow commissioners in other states would agree to this. Number one, inaction is costing ratepayers a lot of money right now because we aren't building the transmission grid that allows us to access lower cost generators. And it's also not allowing us to build the grid that we need for what we know is going to be a very different kind of generation portfolio, both in type, location, and volume. Given the extreme weather, I talked about Winter Storm Uri, and that increasing adoption rate of wind and solar, geographic diversity becomes critical. So as noted with Winter Storm Uri, being able to access generators outside of that sub-zero area would have saved consumers a lot of money. In short, the regional backbone grid at this point has to be larger than the weather systems. The regional grid has to be larger than the weather systems so that you can access the generators that are outside your local weather system. All right. The limitations in our current tools really do limit our ability to meet the FERC roughly commensurate standard over the long term. Noting that the regional backbone grid is going to take years to build, and we don't have a lot of time, so we can't just sit back and wait. And this last bullet is a hard one for everybody because I know as a state regulator, I had to primarily focus on my state's benefits. So what were my customers getting? I had to protect them. And part of it is recognizing whenever you're looking at a regional backbone grid, and those benefits are changing over time, there are going to be some months where we're benefiting a lot. There are going to be other months where another state is going to be benefiting more than we are. And that's okay. I mean, I would imagine that the folks, that got hit by Winter Storm Uri, they recognized how hurt they were and wished that maybe they had a regional backbone grid that would have allowed them to essentially rely on their neighbors, because that's what we need to do at this point in time.